Hello everyone, I am Jogén Hummingbird. I am with the Footsteps to Peace. I am an intuitive channel, astrologer, Reiki master, and a spiritual life coach. If anything I say in today's reading resonates with you and you would like your own personal reading with me, you can head over to my website, which is jogendivinity.com. That is jogendivinity.com, and you can click on the offerings tab to take a look at everything that I have available. So I wanted to jump on here and do a quick energy reading for the upcoming Uranus stationary direct transit that we have going on January 21st or on the 22nd of 2023. So this is the day after the new moon in Aquarius on the 21st and 2 days after the sun transiting into Aquarius on January 20th. So we have tons of Aquarian energy going on right now. So let's see what messages we have for our cardinal sign friends. So this is if you have your sign in the signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. So let's go ahead and jump into the messages. We have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided and birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is definitely, for my cardinal sign friends, this is definitely some time where some tension is being relieved. We did just have Mercury station direct in the sign of Capricorn, so that is the cardinal earth sign, so all the cardinal energy is now grounded again. We can be level-headed. We're not as clusterfucked in our brain with our thoughts, and we're not as stuck in any patterns or anything like that. We're a little bit more free to move about our consciousness. And so this is definitely a good time to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you to do and how you want to create moving forward. This feels like it's a really big time for the creative energy to be flowing, whether this is you painting, or maybe you're an artist, or maybe you are just learning about the different creative modalities that you have, or you're exploring your creative side where you haven't before. This is a really good time to pay attention to what your desires are telling you, kind of what your dreams are telling you. What is it that you daydream about? What is it that you fantasize about? What is it that you're like, oh, that would be so cool if I had, and you just think about it all day long. This feels like with this Uranus direct transit, this is a really good time for you to bring those into reality. With Uranus being in the sign of Taurus right now, retrograde, this is like stirring up and like making everything chaotic and unexpectedly changed with our levels of comfort and stability and safety and coziness and security. Those kinds of things are being shaken up right now. And so with this stationary direct with Uranus, this is going to really bring that back into the groundedness of what Taurus represents, this true comfort, this grounded sense of being fully immersed in a sensual experience and not being overwhelmed or thrown around like like a bag of rocks from the fucking universe, like slinging you around and shit. Like, I don't know, that's the image that came to mind. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards here too. This Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. I'm very drawn to the Sphinx that's on here. This is just very prevalent. So some of you might be working with your past life energy now. I don't know why that came through, but that is something specific for some of you. So Knight of Earth, and then what else? Knight of Fire, and Two of Air. So we have essentially the Knight of Pentacles. We also have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords. So this feels like, for my cardinal friends, this is also a time where anything that you may have been blind to, or any sort of connection to your intuition or perception of the psychic realm, that is what the air element represents. It's the mind, it's intellect, it's intuition, it's connection to the ether. This is the removing of that veil. This is you being able to finally take grounded action. We have that earth energy, that Tauran energy of what's being represented with the Uranus in Taurus. And then here's the action that you're being able to take after this retrograde period is over, when Uranus stations direct on the 22nd. So this is a really beautiful display here of what's going on. Just really, I don't know, this Akasha card, it just keeps screaming at me. It's so pretty, it's so beautiful, but it feels so intense. It's very reassuring of everything that you're doing right now is what you're meant to be doing. You're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, saying the right things, talking to the right people, interacting with the right people. It feels like for some of you, it has felt like a bit of stagnancy or a period of this also, like, the energy signature that I'm feeling behind it is kind of like static on a TV screen. It's like you're just staring at it. There's nothing going on. You don't know what to, like, it's so overwhelming and like itchy to your brain on the inside. It's such a weird sensation. But that's what this time period of Uranus being in retrograde has felt like for the cardinal signs. So this is the time period where that is coming to a close here. So let's go ahead and get some more messages. Oh, wow. So self-forgiveness, let go of old guilt, and remember that you're God's perfect child. So this is, and then at the bottom of the deck, set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So this is like, okay, this time period of being in this stagnance. I know for my cardinal signs, cardinal energy is all about taking action. It is all about seeing things through to the end. They're all about taking on long-term projects, taking on commitments, taking on things that they can spend their life working towards. So this is definitely a time period where with this Uranus retrograde, you may have felt like you were thrown off of your life's work, or you may have felt like you have been distracted just by all of the energy that's been going on, or any of the energies of what these retrogrades we had going on throughout the past 6 months, all throughout the end of 2022 and going into the beginning of this year in 2023. All of these energies, they definitely feel like they have affected my cardinal friends. I mean, I'm a Capricorn stellium, like 7 different placements in the 12th and 1st house at the beginning. So like, I understand. I've been very affected by these retrogrades as well. So this definitely feels like it has pulled on the drama strings on the left and right. Let's be flung all over here. Let's be put to like our wits' end. Let's go to the deepest depths, and let's also expand into the highest heights. This feels like that time period of stagnancy, of like making progress. It feels like for some of you, that time period of the retrograde was spent, or you perceive it as being spent or wasted on your emotions or healing or shadow work or lower vibrational energy. But really, that was your process, and you need to forgive yourself for going through that kind of experience, because that's what you needed at the time. That was your medicine. That is what Spirit had you in the presence of for a reason. That was what you cultivated in your experience. It's what you were reaping for a reason. That's the level of consciousness that you needed to reside within at that time for you to be able to navigate taking the next step in your experience to get to where you are right now. So this involves forgiving the self of whatever you have been experiencing in the past, whatever you have subjected yourself to, giving yourself permission for whatever you have experienced to be okay, without it being something that you judge yourself for or perpetuate any subconscious self-sabotaging narratives for. This isn't the time to be holding yourself back because of what you didn't get to do in the past. This is the time for you to set your sights higher. Give yourself a different perspective. Give yourself something different to go after. Quit playing the same loop over and over again in your consciousness and expecting something different to happen. That is Einstein's definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So give yourself some forgiveness. Give yourself permission per your mission. It is okay to be forgiven. It is okay for you to forgive yourself, so that way you can do better, okay? So that is what I feel is going on with this Uranus direct transit that we have coming up on the 22nd for my cardinal sign friends. So thank you guys so much for watching this reading. If you resonated, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, and then subscribe to the Footsteps to Peace and turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time we upload a new video. And then again, if you are interested in that personal reading with me, all of my information is down below in the description. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Many blessings.